Alright, so next we have Lara Croft and the Temple of Osiris by Steve TV Online. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Steve TV Online. I'm playing Lara Croft and the Temple of Osiris. This is actually the sequel to the Guardian of Light, and I'm going to be doing the new game No Onyx category. So the timing will begin the second that I gain control of Lara, which is after I skip the second cutscene here.
Alright, then just say like start time.
In Egyptian mythology,
Alright.
the god King Osiris unified the kingdoms and ruled with wisdom and justice
3,
over the whole of Egypt.
2, 1, go. So we're coming up on our first skip right away. We're going to be
with its power,
going up here. Normally what you have to do is you have to light both of those torches, and the platform will raise and you can raise it up. However, you can jump on top of the torch itself.
The mark of Set. He is still
get out of
trapped in Duat, but he can
Next
extend
up,
his power
you're going to be
into our
seeing me
world.
collect
These
gems.
marks
I'm going
must
to be
be
collecting
destroyed
1,000 of
wherever we
these. I'm
find
going to
them.
need that for a chest that you get at the end of the game. And shops. Gonna try and get all these.
There's got to be a way to light
We're
those
gonna be
fires.
collecting 150 after each level, so I don't need to collect a ton. The staff that you have actually controls these platforms for you to raise up. So right there saved about a second from going over to the right. And then we're going to do that once again right here. And then we're going to do a new movement tech. Oops, well, actually I didn't do it. But what we're going to be doing, what we do is we hit the dive and the jump button at the same time, which allows for you to do that dive jump right there.
The traps in this place
Next up, we're going to be collecting the upgrade here. We're not going to be collecting a lot. There's both max health upgrade as well as ammo upgrade.
We will keep that in mind.
And then we go right into our next skip. So, this trick can only be done right here on the Xbox and the PC. Well, falling you can do on every one of them.
Steve, would you mind explaining what the No Onyx in the category means to the people who are ignorant?
Okay, I'm just gonna go normal. I messed it up twice. No Onyx, it's the special weapons that you collect throughout. They're a little bit stronger weapons. So this is the normal way you would be going around for people that play on the PlayStation 4.
We cannot afford to waste another moment. Amit will find you.
One thing at a time, please.
So coming up, we have a pillar that will be dropping. We actually cannot get past that, so we have to wait for it to fall in front of us.
She's seen us. Run!
And then we're going right into our next skip. Normally what you have to do in this puzzle is you have to take the fireballs that are over here and put them into the platform there in the middle. And instead we're going to go down here, we're going to grab it,
We're not the first
bring it up here,
this way.
drop a bomb, and jump up, and jump up on top, explode it, and now we've completed the puzzle. We're going to collect our first weapon that we're not going to be using for too long, but we're also next going to get our amulet, which is one of the more important things in the run. This amulet we're going to be using for almost the entire run. And what you'll see on the bottom left-hand corner of the screen is a green bar, a blue bar, and a white bar. The green bar is your health, the blue bar is your ammo, and the white bar is the amulet power that you have. You gain that, or you lose that white by getting hit, and you gain it back by either killing enemies or gathering up gems. And so right now we don't want to lose this power, the fire powers, so we're going to be going in a very weird pathway here that allows for us to keep on collecting gems as well as not getting hit. And since this is in our way, we're going to jump up here and jump across all these and grab our next power up. So now it's just getting to the end without getting hit. We have one roll and a jump. And we're gonna do the same thing here. We're gonna jump. Alright, we're all set. So you're gonna see me walk right up here. For some reason, Lara doesn't like to grapple sometimes there. And that's the beginning, or that's the end of Pyramid, the first level.
It looks like she can't reach us for now.
Now we're going to be going
Humans
to
can afford
the
creatures.
mini-boss
As
fight
long
right
as you
after
are
this, our
marked,
first
Onyx will hunt you.
3? 4. First of 4, sorry. And then you're gonna see, you've been seeing my movement has been a lot of rolling. This is actually the fastest movement in the game, but you don't want to constantly be hitting the button, because otherwise Lara will start doing flips and cartwheels and stuff like that, which actually slows her down. So our mini-boss here, he's super easy, since we have the firepower. We're going to start right here so we can set down a bomb, explode it, and fire at him, and while he's running at us, he's just going to get killed. We have 3 cutscene skips here, and what you normally have to do is you have to use the staff. Okay, there we go. You have to have the staff show you where the next tomb is. However, we know where the next tomb is, so as long as you catch down the edge, it will still lead you to where you need to go, but you'll be closer to the next tomb. Laura's gonna explain this next thing.
These spheres bear the same glyphs of Osiris.
So as she said, these will the staff will affect these. So if I wanted to slow down the timer on the bomb, then I would just use the staff, and she would the bomb would slowly dissipate instead of going faster. But if you wanted to go faster, you can always shoot it with the same staff that you can slow it down with. So what I just did there, I skipped having to raise up the fence there by jumping over the actual lever that you would use. So now we're gonna take the bomb while still holding the staff here. We're gonna take it into this corner, and we're actually gonna pull the lever that we used earlier. Explode it, step away, and halfway up these stairs we're gonna let go. Now, I usually fail this trick quite a bit coming up, so let's hope that I can get this first try. Nope, okay. That's fine. If I get it second try, it's still faster. There we go. So what you normally have to do is there's a lever over to the right that you have to turn around, which will in turn allow for platforms to raise, and then you can run onto the grab onto the grappling hook, but you can just grab onto the grappling hook right away and skip all that. Now, there's this nice shotgun up top there. You usually think, oh, you want to grab that shotgun. However, we don't like the shotgun because it's the worst weapon in the game, and we just skip it completely. Okay, let's see where... Okay, that's not bad. They're all right together here. We're gonna kill off these enemies here so they don't bother us down below. And we're gonna do another bomb puzzle here. We're gonna take it up. We're gonna take it up to there, bomb it up, hit the switch, and then we are going to bring it in between these pillars, let go of the staff, and then bomb it up there because it will always bring it up to there. Next up, we have not this puzzle, but after this, the escape.
Well, of course it's a trap.
There's RNG involved with what's going to be dropped down. Where the platforms are going to fall is always right, left, middle, but what's falling down is always random. Right, left, then I'm going to go back over to the left, then right, left again. Cool, that was the good escape. Since I can't really leave this right away, I have to wait for a second. I'm gonna grab those gems. Now, next we're going on to our next,
Peace by...
bear the marks of Kepri.
Yes. When Osiris built this place, it was to praise all the gods.
You seek to take what is mine by rights, and you think I will stand idly by.
We're locked in!
You seek to take what is mine by rights, and you think I will stand idly by.
We're locked in!
With this sphere of sunlight, we can gain entrance to the tomb.
Look here.
Set's influence is tearing holes in the world. He is close to crossing the boundary of Duat. We must destroy them wherever we can.
There. Now we can bring light deeper into the tomb.
Am I back in?
Why do you persist in this folly? You know your quest is futile. There is no shame in surrendering to fate, to me. It is time to admit your defeat.
Not today, I'm afraid. Ah, this could prove difficult.
I am back on now? Alright, so I will bring this around. I'm going to be matching up with a mark on the ground, and I am going to get both of these just by seeing something in the background. Sorry about that, guys. Technical difficulties.
There is a presence. The light we bring has disturbed something up ahead. We must tread carefully.
Well, what have we here?
Look at the marks. Set's influence has ensnared him.
That's a small issue.
The marks must be how Set controls his minions.
hope that I'm on now. I'm gonna be bringing these in a very weird position because it'll actually help us out in the final phase of this fight.
Stop! The light will destroy the master set.
Here we go, you know.
Huh?
I can hear you now. Oh no, he's gone again.
Alright.
Are you accidentally like hitting buttons on your phone?
No, I'm not.
Oh. That's very good.
Alright, let's see if I'm actually on now. Can people hear me?
I can hear you, so that's a good start.
Can they hear me? Alright. It sounds like...
You hurry towards your deaths. Kepri serves me, and he will crush you in his jaws.
He can try.
Hurry! With this fragment, Osiris will be able to clear the path to the temple.
Alright.
Osiris had this clockwork
So,
built to model the
I hope
heavens.
people can hear me.
Set is wicked.
What we do there is, we bring up the wheel there halfway to the mark, and then once all the gems drop out, then you're able to just leave because it'll move back into position normally.
You have gods on your side too, Mr. Bell.
The veil between us fades. I am coming for my throne. I bring you a new gift.
So right here is our next mini-boss, which leads us right back into the next boss itself. So, Kepri isn't really RNG except for a couple of areas. We want him to drop good.
These paths will take us to the chambers of the gods.
We want him to have a first cycle each time we're able to attack the arm. You'll know that we have a good cycle if his arm turns red. So, oh. Uh-oh.
It's been thousands of years since
My
we
game
last
just
saw
crashed.
Kepri.
Oh.
Well then. Oh, there we go. It's back. We're good.
There is no telling what Set has done to him.
Oh my!
Alright, I hope we're back. So here's our first phase.
More monster than God now.
We're gonna attack him until he flies away from us, and then we're gonna put out our pistols because the pistols are actually the strongest, or they not the strongest. They
Let us take
they don't use up any ammo,
see what has become.
so you can kill those people and not have to worry about getting hurt.
But I broke him. He is mine to command.
Set, you heartless bastard! You will
So
pay
then
for
next,
your crimes.
we're hoping. Nope, we cannot. He's going to send out meteors.
See you try.
Now we can attack his other arm. And lucky for us, he dropped this ammo, so we can go back. And we're hoping for early cycle again on the next
Here we go!
hand.
Even if you defeat Kepri, I will raise him again. What is mine shall be mine until the sun goes dark.
Osiris will return, and he will see you punished for your blasphemy.
have you done?
Exactly what I said I would.
This is only the beginning, Set. Osiris is coming, and he will judge you.
That's a canopic jar.
One set of the organs of Osiris. They hold great power.
So you think you have struck a great victory, and now...
We should be able to use that wheel to get up higher.
Sobek, Lord of the Dark Waters, wash away the last traces of Osiris.
Now up here... Nope, did not get it. What I was trying to do there was actually jump. There we go. I got it. Now Lara's gonna be down there. We just have to roll over here and jump up. So this next area to get into the actual tomb, we're going to have to solve a wheel puzzle. And in order to open it up, you have to make sure that the sun lands on a specific spot. So we're going to be destroying this, setting a bomb in the middle. That's what stops it, and we're gonna make him go over here, kill him, and I'm gonna actually, I know exactly where the sun is. I'm gonna be standing on it, waiting for a spot right now. 4 spots away and explode it, and it will always land on the wheel. It will always land on the sun, sorry. There's a couple tricks coming up right here.
It's open.
Now we have a tomb to explore.
It's a little bit later on in this level. The first thing we're going to do here is we're going to jump as close as we can to that and explode it. That way we can just roll out of it. We don't want to fight, so we're just going to skip right past them. They won't come after us.
Let us move.
And then this is just normal, like you would normally play it right here.
Best to avoid being skewered. By the look of that bridge, we'll need to move quickly.
Alright.
That should provide us with a path.
And here is meeting our crocodile friends. We're gonna drop the bomb over here, like normal, and then we're gonna swim over to the far left, because if you swim over to the left, you actually cannot get hit by all the spikes that are dropping.
Sobek's children have the advantage here.
And then we're going to skip, once again, we're going to skip another weapon because, once again, it's a terrible weapon. And now we're going to see if we can get... Oh, it looks like we might be able to. We'll get an early cycle on this. We're going to jump over here. Haha. What you normally have to do is kill off all the enemies, and then you're able to turn it. But as long as they don't attack you or they don't stand in your way, you can get an early cycle. Yeah. So up here we have another little trick happening. Normally what you have to do is you have to grapple and come down here, but you can skip all that just by jumping around and landing in that spot. If you land anywhere else in that area, you will die.
We must keep going, no matter the risk.
Now, in this area right here,
But the waters
I'm going
are
to
rising.
bring the enemies up top here, because all of my ammo is up here, and as long as I stay here, I'll just constantly be grabbing ammo. That was a really good fight. And now, Lara will say the high road or the low road. We're going to take the high road because if we go on the low road, you have to dodge random spikes as well as swimming against the current.
Until we reclaim Sobek's powers, We'll have to get used to the water.
And then, we're going to kill off these baddies right here, these alligators. Oh, I missed one. Whatever. That's fine. And then we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this puzzle normally, as long as we don't get bothered by our alligator friend down there.
We can figure this out.
Explode that. Bring this down. And bring that up here. And our alligator friend wanted to join us. So we're gonna hope that he doesn't hurt us too bad. Because we actually need the firepower for the next level. It's very important that we keep the fire here, the fire amulet here, because the next level is going to need it throughout the entire level.
Do you hear that?
So I'm going to take a little bit extra time to not get hit here by the spikes. But then after that, it's always, as long as we follow the gems here, we should be safe. It's the safest path. Around, up, down, down again, through, and down. Now we're safe. Can finish up the level. So, there's one more thing right here at the end. Normally Lara will just swim very slowly, but if I can get this right... Yep, you get a little boost if you jump at the very edge.
We have done it.
All right, let's make our way back to the shrine before we drown.
You can gather up your dead god's fingers and toes till the end of time, but only I hold domain of the powers of Duot.
Not for long.
You don't have to use any of your torch, you just have to use your staff. From a distance, there. And what's good about this is that if you manage to lose it for some odd chance, if you lose your power for some odd chance, you can just kill off the alligators, because the alligators will get you back your power instantly. Over here, and just go past them, because once again we don't want to fight. Hi, buddy. We're gonna go over here, and normally what you have to do is you have to set down a bomb, and then it lets you through to light up that torch. However, you can just shoot through the fence. Don't die, Lara. No, I hope you like puzzles. I hope you don't like puzzles, because we're gonna skip all of them in this level. Normally what you have to do is you have to light the other areas on that wheel to get it back over to where I just lit. However, you can just activate the final one and it will let you continue. So let's see if we can get... Oh, cool, I got it. So, for some odd reason, if you're standing in a certain position, you can hit that earlier on instead of having to go into the water.
More of Sobeck's minions.
Nothing we can't handle.
Let's... What is going on with you guys? The two of you. So as you saw, I got hit by one of the alligators, but then I killed one of them right away and got my power right back. What are you doing over here? And where is this guy here? Nope, there's one more. There we go. And the trick that we did at the very beginning of the game, we're going to do it one more time right here.
Another vent.
So,
this one appears to be off.
We're gonna just explode it and jump off. You don't want to jump too early or too late there, because Lara will
Don't look down.
fall or completely miss grabbing onto that ledge. And this is one of the few puzzles that we actually have to do normally.
Think it through.
So hopefully I set that in the right spot. We're gonna go up here. Get rid of this sphere. Let's see if I got it up here. I did not, so I have to run down, grab it. Okay, you went far enough. And then we're gonna bomb it over to the last area. So, down here we have the another puzzle that we have to solve.
The fire nearly to the end.
Well, solve is a very loose meaning when you have fire. If that croc wouldn't have gotten in my way. Get up, Laura. Alright. There we go. And now we're out of here. What are you doing, Laura? Wait until that vent raises up and run back here and use your torch to light that. Normally you have to wait for all three of those pillars to get gas in them for you to light those, but you can just light the first one once it's lit and all three of them will light. So I'm going a little bit slower here because I die pretty often on this area.
You're not free yet. Keep moving.
So, it's just rolling, getting to the end while the platforms behind you are falling.
Just a little bit further.
There we go. Grab the bag. Gonna wait.
Ah, we've done it.
Alright. So now we actually have to go to the Oracle Chamber. The Oracle Chamber has the hardest trick in the game, and one of the more random fights as well. What we call the skip Oracle Poison Kit, not Kiss, Oracle Poison Skip, or OPS. And what normally happens is the poison that's in here will kill you instantly when you touch it. But what we're going to do a skip in just a little bit here that will actually skip past having to do a puzzle that's actually a tough puzzle with grappling. This is not it. And now we have to wait for the poison to show up on the walls here, otherwise it'll mess with it. So the Oracle Poison Skip is right up here. What you normally have to do is you have to grab onto the grapple and swing on the wall, and as you're swinging across, you have to switch it over so the poison is off. However, you can just jump over here and down, and you skip having to do that puzzle completely. So we have one more bomb jump after this. Not in this level, but it'll be later on. And this is the cutscene that would trigger if you were to do the puzzle normally. But now we have everything set up top, so we don't have to run up there. And we can be down here and bring it out sooner. And we have to fight a couple more bugs. So I'm hurt by the poison right now off of one of the bugs. Well, it went off now, but you can't get rid of that. And we're gonna bring this in here and onto the actual boss in here, the Oracle. This, where he pops up is random, how many enemies he's going to bring out at a certain point is random, and what the enemies drop is completely random. He will not pop up until you destroy a certain amount of enemies. So we try and kill all bugs that we can as fast as possible. Okay, that was good, but I need ammo, please, guys. Thank you.
It's open.
Ow. Oh, there's some health before I die. I need some ammo, please, guys.
There it is.
Just ask nicely, and they will give it to you. I need both. That's more important right now. Because if I was to die right now, I'd have to do this whole fight over again.
It's open.
So, as long as they're dropping health for me, I'm good. Oh no, oh no. Whew, that was close.
There it is.
And we're just going to leave all those gems sitting there if somebody else wants to come and grab them.
This is not a defeat.
Now we're going to go back to the center and we're going to turn the wheel in the center once again, like we did before. This time it's on the sides. And it's going to happen the same way once again. We'll bring it halfway, and once the gems pop out, we can go and leave, because we'll bring it the rest of the way.
Osiris was the wisest of us. He created
Our
the
next
machine as a safeguard.
Our next boss, first we have a mini boss, but the next boss is Sobek, which is probably the most random boss in the entire game. He's in the water, and where he spawns is random. The bombs to hurt him are spawn in a random spot. And where he comes up out of the water after he's hurt is also random. Alright, one more.
Every day when there's a downtime and just character stuff.
Okay. You can read a couple right now if you want to, Genesis. Or whoever's reading.
So we don't have any donations, but we are raising money for Children's Research Hospital, who are wonderful
Look,
charity.
the waters have receded.
For people.
Osiris is with us.
And they are advancing
It is
cures and
time.
means of prevention for pediatric catastrophic diseases through research and treatment. And consistent with their vision of the founder Danny Thomas, their child is denied treatment based on race religion.
These are the mortals that entered your holy reign and
also sharing
slaughtered
other
your
research
followers.
they find
Show them how a
scientists
real
involved as well,
god
which is
repays
awesome.
his debts.
Make sure you drop $1 or $2 or maybe more if you can spare it. And if not, then make sure you share the stream
In the
with
water.
nice people that you know and
So
they can
back.
potentially problem for us.
He's coming around again.
Stand fast.
Alright,
We
so
must stay on the raft.
what I have to do here on this fight is I have to get these bombs into the center and raise it up so it lures him into the center to eat the bomb, and then it'll explode. Then you'll see an explosion underneath the water, and that's where we'll be able to attack his stomach. What you saw right there at the very beginning, oh, that's really far away. We're hoping for him to pop up right next to me, but what you saw right there at the beginning, the first bomb will always spawn right where I got the first one.
He's wounded. Now's our chance.
We must
And
remain in the
where
only way.
is, there's one way up there, which is unfortunate. So like I said, very random as to where everything spawns. And they just exploded it. There's another one over there. I guess I'm gonna have to go for that one. Nope, Sobek didn't want me to get that one either. Where is... Okay, there are none out at the moment. There we go. Alright. This is the worst fight ever. Alright, it's in. Let's go. The guys in the middle there are gonna get killed by Sobek, and now we want him to pop up right here. Good, that was good.
That's it!
Alright. Our last one.
He is open!
Might as well go after it. Okay, or not. There we go. Get it over here at least. Oh, that dropped on Sobek. And over again. I know that's not going to land in it. Okay. That was wonderful. This fight can either go swimmingly or this, but it's usually this. There we go. Now we're in. There. And we're hoping he'll land over here one more time. He'll come up over here one more time. Cool. Now we can finish this fight. So right here, there's an invisible platform that will spawn Lara above the water. As long as you are hitting over towards the stairs and hitting A, you won't have to swim over to the stairs. You'll jump off of that invisible platform. Oops.
A canopic jar. We have come a long way. I only hope it
Now
will be
we
enough.
have 2 more levels and a boss before we're on to the final boss. First, well, this next level has changed a lot since the run began.
Do not listen
A couple of
to him.
days ago, I
We
changed
will
up
be
the
victorious.
route. Normally,
hope
what
we're
we
not too
usually
late.
do in the level is we collect 5 red skulls. We would collect 5 red skulls, which would give us a ring. However, looking at the rings that I got throughout the game, I found that we actually get an upgraded version of that ring in the final fight, so we just don't even collect the skulls anymore and just get the ring in the final fight instead and equip that. So here's our last bomb jump.
Take heed. One wrong step, and there will be no one left to stand against Set.
Normally you just have to get rid of that and kill the enemies, but you can just skip it completely. As well as skipping all these enemies, if I can get this right. We're gonna trap him on that side. Open this up.
We need to make a path.
Go.
The way
And we're
forward is open.
over. This area can be a bit of a troublesome area, depending on where the balls land. The physics on them are very interesting. We're gonna bring this over here. Now this is where we're hoping for good placement. Alright. There's one more over here that we need to grab. Down, and all the way back from where we just came. Bring this over. Oh, good. Okay. We're not going to put this in right away. We're going to drop it off right here. Put this middle one in. Where are you rolling to, Ball?
Quickly, we must find the path to the
I
next
had you in such a good spot, too. What are you doing? There we go. It's out of there. Should be. If it drops down. Alright. There.
Now, let's find our
So
way
up
out
here.
of here.
Normally this is where you would get the third skull.
This must
However,
be a
since
trap.
we don't
I'd be
collect them,
surprised
it's
if it worked.
just the first one. And now we're going to do another skip for killing the enemies. We're going to jump down here and hit all 4 of these platforms, but I'm walking in certain areas, that way I don't get skewered by the spikes that are popping up. Come on, Lara, jump. She does not like to grab that second grapple, the first try. These spikes will always pop up in the same areas, so as long as you know where to run to, you won't get hit. Up. And then down here we're gonna grab, I think it's the last health upgrade that we grab. And we just have another fight right here that we have to do.
We're trapped.
If there's any donations or anything coming up, you can read them if you want. This is just a short, this is just a normal fight.
Perhaps I shall test your resolve.
More of them.
Nothing in yet, but if people want to donate to us and you can, please feel free. Even just $1 will help.
Alright, so there's one thing about this fight. If I killed the last if the last enemy were to kill me at the same time that they died, all these spikes would be done and I could just leave.
We've done it!
It could, so we're not sure if it's fast or not yet still, so we just don't do it. It's just if we get lucky enough. Alright, now we're heading out to the Pharaoh fight, which is our last fight before set.
This is it.
And well, we have
nearly
that.
enough
We have the
to
Pharaoh
complete
fight,
his
and then we have
We are so close.
one more level after that. But this Pharaoh fight is actually my favorite boss in the entire game because it's super fun and really easy. I got hit by it. So, after this fight, we're actually gonna get the gem that or the chest that we've been saving up for the entire run.
What is this?
I do not know.
We're gonna bomb the Pharaoh. Alright, and the thing about the Pharaoh is, wherever he landed, wherever he went under the ground last, is where he'll spawn back up on the next wave. So as long as I know where he's at, I can set down a bomb and get an early cycle off on him. There we go. And now we're gonna play Ring Around the Rosie a little bit here. And go over here. And one more time. And he drops over here somewhere, I believe. Yep, right there. We're gonna bomb him, get him out of that state really quick that we can't attack him in, and finish him off. And then we're going to be grabbing the rocket launcher here, and we're only going to be using it for one instance. and that one instance is right now. In order to get it, but first we're going to be grabbing this and see what we grab. A legendary weapon, we do not need that. That was unfortunate. That's just the luck of grabbing up all those gems throughout the entire run. Alright. Ran right into it. So we're going up here. I attacked it too early. There's one.
This is the tomb of Osiris' architect.
2. Set a bomb right there so we can explode it later. Shoot up there. Get the 3rd one, and then bomb the last one. And now, as fast as we got and used that rocket launcher, is now we're just going to be getting rid of it. We're going to be using our assault rifle once again. Thank you. There isn't really any tricks in here, it's just a lot of watching your health and trying to get early cycles.
Pray to whom exactly?
We are in no position to be discriminating.
And we're just dodging all the ice, and this is the introduction for these guys that we've already seen multiple times.
These poor souls once sacrificed
We're
themselves
gonna run
to
up
build
here,
this
we're going to
engine,
try and get
and
rid of
now
that as
set
fast as
demands
possible,
they fight
get rid of
on,
these guys.
even in death.
Wait, let's be cautious.
Bring this over here. There's a little tiny trick here. We're gonna jump 1, and jump 2, then instead of waiting for the 3rd one,
Let's go.
we're gonna die. We would normally jump around that.
Wait.
And we'll try that one more time. 1,
That won't hold for
2,
long. Let's go.
and then around. There we go. Now right here we're going to try and get an early cycle. Get down here as fast as possible. And it looks like we might have got it. Yep, okay. Well, I missed hitting the switch, so that's unfortunate. And then there's another cycle. If we would have been able to get that cycle earlier, there was a way we could have got the cycle down here as well. So we're going to stop this one. However, we are not going to be stopping the second one over there. Instead, we're just going to... we have enough time to activate both of the spheres right there, spheres of light, by the time it gets around there. There we go. That was a quick fight. That was really nice. Sometimes they can spawn right on top of those spheres, so you can't attack them at all. So they spawn over to the left, which is really nice. So normally this is where you would be using the rocket launcher once again. However, we're just not even going to worry about getting hit here. We're just going to run through everything. And up here as well. Oh, we dodged the fire. We can get hit there by the fire, like that. So I'm really low on health. Unfortunately, you can't get any more. So I just have to watch it really closely.
Not a moment to spare.
Alright. Oh, hi. Normally they're not right up here next to me. And up here, let's see if we can get a pretty decent cycle on these. No, I did not.
Let's time this right.
Now I have to wait
That
for
wasn't so bad.
both. That's fine. Better than dying here. Now, normally, if I had better health, I would just run through all of this, not worry about it, but since I'm so low health... Oh, there was an ammo pack down there that I could have gotten, but we don't need it for the end here.
I suspect he was more than
All
a
we're
little
doing
man.
here is hitting the switch and raising and lowering platforms when needed. And since the third one is not really, the third platform is not necessary, we can just jump onto it. We just don't hit it for the third time. And we are already to the end of this level. We have a little bit of RNG on where the enemies spawn that can make us get a quicker cycle than normal.
Judging by the
So let's hope they don't
just about restart at the end.
jump in our way. And they're gonna be running around instead of getting hit by the fire. Don't. Alright. Now let's see where they are here. This is where they're going. Oh, good. They let us have the faster cycle.
There's no time.
And we're out of here. So now there's only one more level, and that's the set fight.
Hurry, we're all free.
As you can see, I'm really low health. I'm actually notorious for dying on this last level. So, if I die, don't be shocked. I might actually just die on purpose just to get all my health and ammo back, because we need to attack. We have to attack Set normally
We're
anyway.
close now.
Set surely has something else in store for us.
Then
But
we'll
first,
be
we have
ready.
to banish this cold that's right here, and once again, we have to run into here. Halfway and run away. So what I forgot to mention throughout this entire run is every cutscene can be skipped if you know exactly when to skip. Okay, good. That's what we need is the health or the ammo. We do need health too, but there's no way of getting that at this point. There's nowhere to get it. It's going to show us,
Set's chamber.
or it's going to show us just exactly what we're going to be doing
It is time.
at this beginning area.
Whether we wish it or not.
It is possible to die here at the very beginning, if you're very unlucky. So all we have to do is
You've done more
light
than
these.
we had any right to ask of you mortals. You do not have to come with us now.
This is the last chance to get in donations if there are any.
So we had one $5 donation a minute ago. Thank you very much.
Alright, and so here's the set fight. We're going to be getting all three of these, but they can also be reset. Which is unfortunate.
When you are dead, I will make puppets from your corpses.
So what I'm going to be doing right here really quick is running through his legs, which actually gave me a health upgrade. And we're going to be getting that upgrade I was talking about. We're going to be getting that here in just a second. At least we should be. What we need to do is we need to kill 5 of those enemies from one of these explosions.
I will not rest
Okay, there we go. We're
devoured all
gonna
of creation.
the ring.
I am the center of all things.
I don't think.
Enough of your boasts. We can drive him
Okay, we are not gonna get him on this cycle. I should have just died. I might be able to. Oh. don't even know if I got it. I always focus here because it's a little bit... Okay, there's my death. Alright, now I'm full health and have full ammo, which is good. Thank you. One more over here, but the first one was already relit.
It will take more than that to stop me!
Then let's see what you've got.
Okay, timing ends right here on the final hits, and time. Alright, well
Osiris?
that was Lara Croft and the Temple of Osiris. Thank you for watching. Sorry about all the all the mishaps that happened throughout this with audio and everything. But if you want to run this game, there's only about 4 of us running right now, and I would be happy to tell you all about it. So thanks for watching.